We have a ready from Triskai, a ready from Doodle, so I'm gonna really quickly check the seed. Alright, they seem to be okay. That's all good. So game number 1 of the final of the Champions Summit. Division 4A Doodle versus Division 5B Triskai. Game number 1 in 3-2-1 Tetris. Oh, looks like Doodle's stream is like lagging super hard right now. Let me just give that a refresh and see if it will be any better. Flashbang. Okay. Looks like it's better now. That was weird. Anyways, we are underway. Maybe it was my OBS doing that, I don't know. But we're fine now. And the game just started, so you didn't miss anything, probably. Triskai with the T-Spuck. You love to see it. And Doodle with a misdrop of the J-piece. Gonna take 3 burns minimum, now 5 burns with the weight on the right side. Just getting the square to the left. Getting a Tetris. 96,000 for Triskai. Oh, kind of a misadjustment of that square piece. Had to take a triple instead. Oh, and now some awkward placements there for Triskai. Kind of forced to create those holes. And Doodle with a long bar dependency. Has to be expected from him at this point. Fills it in there, gets the Tetris. Tetris for Doodle, 187. 132 for Triskai. On the Vits from Triskai gets the Tetris as well. And another one. 177 for Triskai. Doodle at 210. Tetris for Triskai, 202. A nice, I don't know if that was intentional from Doodle, but the L tuck after the T on the left side, that was something. Definitely something. Another misdrop there for Doodle, so gonna have to sort that out. Only takes a burn though, so nothing too problematic. There's a Tetris for Doodle, 302. Very solid pace from Doodle. 660 pace, probably. At 19. There's a Tetris from Triskai, 296, so back by about 3 Tetrises. Or two and a half, maybe? Once the difference goes beyond, like, 70k-ish. I can't really tell you how many Tetrises it is, because I'm dumb. Alright, there's a Tetris for Doodle, 393, and a Tetris for Triskai, 341, so solid game so far. Nice, it wasn't an OJ, but the O into the key tuck. Oh, and a misadjustment of the L piece is going to cause some dependencies, but Doodle was able to fill up those dependencies with 0 issue. And there's a nice Corion from Doodle, and a Tetris from Doodle, 484. Tetris for Triskai, 435, ahead by 7 lines. And behind in score by 50,000 points. There's a Tetris for Triskai, 458. Yeah, and Doodle on a pretty torrid pace at the moment. 530 through 100 lines. Quite impressive. Tolerable pace. Could be better. Triskai with a very interesting set of overhangs. Tucks the T-piece. Sets up an interesting situation with that square. Tucks the J. Flat. Gets a nice double with the L piece. Oh, no place for that square. Oh, and Doodle. Going mega aggro here. Oh, and hangs an S piece and tops out at 576. And he's laughing that one off. He was going for the mega pace. It was very good pace, so at that point you're kind of like, oh, what if I go and get 700k transition? Because it was definitely possible at that point. So you need 577, Triskai, 577. So it's going to require some level 19 play, but Triskai knows what she's doing. Didn't get this far without playing any 19, so definitely knows how to play level 19. Doc Pie is in the chat now. No doubt here rooting on Triskai for the upset of the century. Doodle mad because the dash flares lining out on level 19. And as soon as Doodle says that, Tetris there for Triskai. Just 8,000 points to go. Less than a level worth of lines. 5,000, 4,000. There's a double. Couple more lines will do it. That double will do it. 577 for Triskai, and Triskai takes game number 1. GG. Out early in competition, so we were ready from Triskai now as well. So game number 2. Let's get this one counted down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. That was a pretty delayed start, but I know that's just the stream and not Doodle trying to cheat, so it's fine. And anyways, he wouldn't even know what pieces Triskai's getting, because he literally has to turn his head the complete opposite direction to even see the screen, so I'm sure we don't have anything to worry about. Doodle was in a weird start there, but it's absolutely fine. And now it's Triskai in the awkward burn situation. Doodle waiting on that long bar. Isn't really showing. Takes a double there. Triskai with a Tetris, 77,000. Oh, and Doodle up high and getting S's again. Lots of oh, and that J piece. Very high delayed burn there from Doodle. Oh, and gets a perfect Z piece and gets the Tetris. Getting away with murder here. Unbelievable. Playing so high on the board. And gets the Tetris. 87,000 for Doodle. And there's another bar for Doodle. 110 to Triskai's 148, so Triskai is actually ahead by about a Tetris and about a Tetris and change. Like about a Tetris and change. That I feel like that doesn't make much sense to say it like that. Because it is a Tetris and change. Because change could be anything. Right? Anyway, Doodle setting off a left wall Tetris. See if it pays off. There's no long bar coming. as the S20 blocks the wall as the long bar comes. They're gonna have to open this up. Blocks it again. Gonna have to access that right side now for taking a few burns. Would love a long bar or an L piece. Gets an L piece down the right side. Very dependent board. Oh, and didn't fill in the J dependency. That would have been perfect, but it's gonna go a different way and all the pieces turn up for Doodle. And there's the left hold Tetris for Doodle. Nice square double there for Triskai, but now the one getting S-bursted at an unideal time. But when is it an ideal time to get S-bursted? Never, really. Tetris for Triskai 250, Doodle with a Vits, and a Tetris for Doodle 234. Creates a long bar dependency and immediately gets the long bar. Not complaining about that. There's another Tetris for Doodle 257. Nice split double to set up for the Tetris for Doodle. Trying to not put weight on that right side, trying to get that perfect chance over. Isn't going to get it, but does get the Tetris anyway. Tetris for Triskai goes to 310. It's a very solid game so far from Triskai as well. Doodle filling in that J dependency on the left and gets the Tetris. Yeah, just update the title real quick. Alright. Triskai with a few tucks. Tuck of the S and then the J. Take a skim with the L piece. Oh, and missed out on a Tetris there by setting up instead of taking a skim. Now, having to take a few burns. A nice triple there. That J piece was beautiful. Zeno says, she's just so damn good, I don't get it. Just sublime decision making and risk management. Indeed, I'm seeing some very good placements here. Beyond Div 5. But despite the very well-managed play from Triskai, is actually going to transition behind the Doodle. 468 for Triskai. Doodle yet to reach transition. There it is. Transition that's 478. Opens the well with a hole in the stack, but gets the Tetris. 503 for Doodle. Doodle takes the Tetris there. And there's another Tetris to Doodle. 536. Oh, and Triskai hangs that long bar. Was able to work around it and bring this down, no problem. So quick, the stack got brought down there. Oh, and hangs the T on the left, and that could be trouble. Gets the long bar over though, and Triskai can survive that situation. Oh no, okay, we're fine. Doodle gonna get a Tetris 615 as managed to open up a 100,000 point lead. Which is the power of rolling on level 19. You can really see the difference in the piece movement. The range of movement that rolling has on level 19 is practically double what you can get with DAS on level 19. Oh, and Triskai gonna hang that J piece on the left, but gets the Tetris, get a 583. Doodle lands another Tetris, 713. So Triskai actually just falling further and further behind, but what can you do against a roller who's playing this efficiently? You've got to hope for something terrible to happen to Doodle's stack. Force a top out, an early top out, because what Doodle is doing right now is just not that. He's playing very, very efficiently, very well on level 19 speeds. And so is Triskai, but Triskai not able to even put a dent into this lead that Doodle has right now. Another Tetris for Doodle, 867. No matter what happens here, it's a valiant effort from Triskai nonetheless. Fills in that long bar dependency. Trying to go aggressive by not burning that Z piece. Gets the Z tuck in there. Oh, and can't get the L to the left. And Tetris gets the Tetris over, but I don't think Triskai's going to get anything over to that left side now. And yeah, that's going to be it. Maybe one more burn? Oh, not even one more burn. And Triskai can top out 696. And Doodle at 887 is good for game number 2. Going to tie up the set. One apiece. GG. Yeah, valiant effort there from Triskai, but what can you do when a roller is rolling on level 19 and not dying? What can you do, really? Trying to get this final Tetris, I isn't going to get it. GG. 898 top out from Doodle. Kingsman Bear pointing at himself for some reason. Alright. What was once a best of 5 is now a best of 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Kingsman says he let Triskai in CTL after she beat him in CTM. Yeah, I mean, if you beat someone that's won 40,000 community tier tournaments, I think you deserve to be promoted. Xeno seems to be enjoying the sandwich, the sandwich that they created. Yeah, didn't you know that Kingsman himself has won like 50 million CT tournaments because he smurfs every single month? Dirty Tetris for Doodle, 61,000. Oh, and look at that L. Oh, what is that split double? That is kind of wacky, but somehow it pays off. So clearly Triskai knows exactly what she's doing with these setups. Okay, would like an S or a J? An L, sorry. Doodle just set up for a mega dirty Tetris. But it's gonna take the burns. Dirty Tetris for Doodle, 91,000. And is now set up in column 4, gets the Tetris in column 4. Takes one burn to move it back to the right side. Triskai getting the J to the left side and gets the Tetris. LJ dependent in the middle of the stack though and gets a nice J piece following that square placement. Definitely calculated though. Doodle with a few tucks set up. Tucks the T. Would like a J piece but isn't going to get it. So going to have to take a few burns here and just creates the long bar dependency. And gets the long bar into column 3. Oh, and Triskai with a few misdrops. They're going to have to work around that. Would like a J piece. Gets the J piece and a long bar down there. Okay. Triskai is out of that situation. Has fallen slightly behind by about 4,000 points. Goes Z flat on the left side. Tetris there for Triskai, takes the lead back. 277 to Doodle's 257, but we've seen Doodle has played significantly better on level 19 than level 18 today. I'm pretty sure he hasn't actually topped out in post-transition if he makes it there. So it's either a level 18 top out or a kill screen top out for Doodle. Tetris for Doodle. Yep, can't even believe that Triskai is in the final. Imagine doubting. Unbelievable. Tetris for Triskai, 370. 330 for Doodle, with another Tetris to go to 353. Let's change the song. Right, there's a Tetris for Doodle, 376. Not going for the S-spin, trying to hold up for that J-tuck. But there's no blue piece coming now, and it's just going to have to get the S-spin eventually. Didn't want to have to burn that line, but was forced to. Because there's still no J piece set coming, and there it is finally, but it didn't really matter. Tetris for Doodle, 423. Triskai's actually opened up a 2 Tetris lead there, 461. Oh, never mind, it's only 1 Tetris. And Tetris for Triskai, 485. Tetris for Doodle, 491. So trading the lead back and forth right now. Don't worry, Yepper, I'm just gaslighting you. It's funny though. Both players hitting Tetrises at the same time. There's another Tetris. Triskai hitting the S-spin transitions at 555 and barely got that S-piece over as the first piece into transition. Doodle going to transition at 539, so slightly lower, only slightly. Tetris for Doodle, 570. Triskai can't really slow down too much. Oh, and actually had a line spin opportunity there, but it's going to set up for the dirty Tetris instead and gets the dirty Centaur Tetris. 609 for Triskai. 596 for Doodle, who's in a burn situation. I'm really impressed by that setup. That worked out so well. Triskai, a bit of an interesting parity situation that she's gonna have to deal with. Like an S or a T. Okay, gets the T and then the S shows up. Oh, now the stack is looking a little bit awkward for Triskai. Having to take a lot of burns here, and this and misshifts that S piece, and this is looking a little bit troublesome for Triskai. Long bar flat burn, another long bar for that dependency. Gets the L piece over to the left, that was dangerous. Oh, but this stack is creeping higher and higher. Gets another long bar in there. Needs something to the left side now. A square would be ideal. Gets the square over and some nice horizontal burns. Doodle set up for a dirty Tetris. Opens up, gets a dirty Tetris. 707 for Doodle is taking the lead back. Oh, and Triskai begging for an L piece. The L piece isn't showing up, having to take these flat burns. And Triskai is probably not going to survive this one and tops out at the devil's number, 666. Doodle with another dirty Tetris on row 3 is going to take game number 3 and get the second heart and go on to match point. GG. And Kaiser with the follow, thank you very much. It's much appreciated. I probably completely butchered your name, by the way. I'm sorry if I did. Let's see Doodle play this one out. Probably max out. This is a free max out for Doodle. probably. You never know though. Nothing's ever free until you get it. Doodle, a pretty comfortable position to max, only needs one Tetris and change. Oh, never mind. Okay, he might not max. Rip the max out, 996 for Doodle. GG. So let's get this underway. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I wonder how long it will take. I wonder what will happen first. Twitch gets 2,000 followers. So CTL gets 2,000 on Twitch, or CTL gets 1,000 on YouTube. No, I think that's unfair because YouTube is so close to 1,000. What will happen quicker? Twitch gets 2,000 or YouTube gets 2,000? Triskai literally telling Doodle how to win this game. I'm not going to read it though, just in case Doodle didn't see it. Doodle setting up the L tuck. There it is. Now looking for a J piece. Just puts the square on top of the Z piece, and now it's going to have to do a bit of burning because that is not resolvable. But Triskai also needing to burn a few things away. Doodle going for burns that don't really work. Okay, it's opened up, it's ready for Tetris. And there it is, there's a Tetris in column 3, in the Adam well for Doodle. Triskai gets a dirty Tetris, and then sets up a Vit somehow. I don't even know how he's managed to do that. And I'm pretty sure that was accidental. But it worked anyway. I don't know what Doodle is doing right now, but it's just working. Everything is working. Literally everything that Doodle is doing is working. And I don't know how he's managed to get this stack set up for a level of Tetris, but he's done it. Is behind though, 127 to Triskai's 171. Tetris for Doodle. Triskai hits the S-spin. Go to 195. The S-spin didn't really give many points. I don't know why I gave a score check after the S-spin rather than the Tetris. Oh, and Triskai misshifts that Z piece. He's able to get a really smart horizontal burn with that L piece though, and getting droughted gets the long bar for the Tetris. That could have been very scary. But Triskai expertly managed and has opened the well again. And has been able to get the Tetris. 244 for Triskai. Doodle, after some tucks high up on the board, gets the Tetris to go to 220. And another to get to 243. Triskai also knocks down a Tetris to get to 270. They're playing really, really well. Xeno says you could throw a fridge at Triskai and she wouldn't die on level 18. Do you want to test that fact? Someone quick throw a fridge at Triskai and see if she survives. Doodle with another L tuck. Loving the tucks here from Doodle. Doesn't want to go for the Z spin. Or the J burn. Trying to hold out for a T piece. Oh, and accidentally triple flips that T piece. And is now no longer Tetris ready. Smooth says, yeah, she would just die instead of die on 18 if you threw a fridge at her. That would be... That's probably more likely to happen. No, I think you'd be able to survive someone throwing a fridge at you. It's probably not that bad. Probably not that fatal. But you know, people have died in interesting scenarios, so you know, anything can happen. I'm not going to say that's impossible. Doodle getting the pieces all the way to the left and gets a couple of dirty Tetrises. 397 for Doodle, 436 for Triskai with a Tetris. Did a 459. That's an 80,000 point lead over Doodle right now, so pretty healthy lead actually. But you know, we know what Doodle can do on level 19. Is threatened to run away with it multiple times. Oh, but kind of hangs that T piece and then T spins another T in there. Still in need of a T, but puts a long bar at L instead. Gets the Tetris. Doodle surviving anything now on level 18. Refusing to top out early now. After a bunch of early top outs earlier in the stream. Bit of a peg formation on the left side. It's going to be forced into a long bar dependency. Is the long bar going to come for Doodle? Not yet, it seems like. There it is. There's long bar for just a single. Takes the triple there. Doodle's going to be okay. Triskai. Tetris is into transition at 600,000. Very, very solid 18 games from her. Doodle at 526 gets a Tetris 550, so gonna immediately begin closing that gap if Triskai isn't able to score. So Triskai definitely can't afford to line this one out. Has to get some Tetrises, and there's a Tetris for Triskai. Nice Shorion thing there, and then gets a Tetris and gets the long one to the left as well. 655 for Triskai. Doodle, no place for the L. Oh, Doodle, very dependent. But Doodle manages to bring it down, gets the L piece over, gets the well open, gets the Tetris. 637 for Doodle. Triskai at 714 with another Tetris. There's a 742. Doodle with the L tuck. Holding up for the long bar, takes a skim into a Tetris. 666. Key tuck done for Doodle. Very nice from Doodle. Takes an aggressive skim. A nice L piece there. Takes a triple finally. Gets a Tetris 703 into level 23 for Doodle. 782 on 23 for Triskai. And they're at the similar line counts. So about 2 Tetris lead for Triskai at the moment. And Tetris there for Doodle. Skim into a Tetris for Triskai. Long bar dependent on column 2. Gets the long bar to fill that in. And takes a double. Trying to play aggressively. Triskai gets that Tetris to 848. Doodle getting a Tetris of his own though to get to 825. A Tetris separating the two players right now. Oh, and Triskai really needs a long bar. And now in need of an L piece. Okay, get some burns. Needs something over to the right. Gets the square over. Gets a T over as well. A bit of a slowdown here for Triskai. And this is not what she needs right now. Because Doodle... Oh, Doodle didn't fill in that J dependency. Oh, it hangs a long bar. Gets the Tetris. Oh, it hangs that T piece. There's hanging pieces all over the place. Can Doodle survive this? Because Triskai with that Tetris has taken the lead at 930. I don't know how Doodle is even surviving this. But needs to survive it because it's fallen behind. Gets a J to the left. Triskai would like a long bar right about now. Would like a J piece now. Oh, hangs the square. It's going to top out at 932. Doodle. Oh my god, hangs the J piece. Needs 933. Can Doodle catch this? Doodle going to top out at 915. And Triskai is going to take game number 4. And we're going to go to a decider. Unbelievable. This is exactly what you want in the Champion Summit. This is exactly what we wanted to see. And we have it ready from Doodle. So game number 5, the final game of this match to decide the winner of the Champion Summit. Will it be Doodle or Triskai? Let's get this counted down. The final game of the stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So hopefully we don't get a mega anticlimactic finish, as that does tend to happen after such huge games like that. But not jinxing anything at all, really, is I don't want to do that. But it's probably too late for me to take that back. Probably already jinxed it. So let's stop talking about that. Let's talk about game 5 that is happening right in front of your eyes. Doodle unable to get that second rotation on that J piece, so it ended up just sitting up there on the left side, creating a J dependency. But has managed to get a couple Tetrises and bring this all the way down. Yeppa says to Triskai, "You played good," to which Ignis responded, "Good point from Yeppa." That is in fact a good point. Triskai did play pretty exceptionally well in that game number 4, and definitely needed it, because Doodle also managed to get 900k, so double 900k, very nice games from the two players. Doodle set up for only a triple, and gets that triple. 129 to 150 after that Tetris from Triskai. I like that Zeno's saying football and not soccer. That warms my heart. Tetris for Triskai 197. Doodle, very jagged board right now. Square burst would not be great in this moment in time. It was a VC full of Europeans when we bantered that. Good stuff. I mean, even if it wasn't Europeans, you should be saying football anyway. Tetris for Doodle 226. Triskai filling in the long bar dependency, tucks the S, tucks the square, tucks the J. Is now ready for a Tetris, but getting a little bit high. Oh, no long bar in sight for Triskai. Okay, takes a triple. Nice T piece to fill out that middle left. Oh, nice ZJ for Doodle. Triskai getting into a little bit of a situation. Tetris there for Doodle 302. And there's a Tetris for Triskai 288 and another one. Get to 311, so we're ahead by 9,000 points. Oh, and Doodle can't get that S over, so gonna have to fill that in. We're gonna slow him down a little bit, probably just 2 burns though. If he plays this, oh, and overshifts that S piece, so gonna be some more burning. But Triskai hangs a long bar on the left, so also gonna have to do a bit of burning to bring it down to get anything over there. Gets, oh, and so Doodle spies a bunch of S pieces in the center, but is able to bring it down enough and takes a triple. Triskai with the open well gets a nice square piece to fill out the left side and gets another Tetris to go to 364. Doodle with a dirty Tetris on row 2. Go to 384. So trading leads at the moment. A T-tuck there. And an S-spin there for Doodle. Now it's Triskai's turn to spire some S pieces, but gets the Tetris. Oh, a pretty aggressive placement of that long bar for Triskai, but it's gonna pay off. Oh, and Doodle misses the line spin. That would have been a very clean solution to that board. We're gonna have to take a few additional burns here. It's gonna allow Triskai to take a bit of a lead. Long bar dependent for Doodle. He's 15 lines away from level 19. So who has more plot armor? The Doodle going through everyone in the decider. Or Triskai, who's come from Division 5. We're about to find out because we've hit level 19 on Triskai's side. 487 gets the S piece over. Doodle in trouble right before level 19. There's a Tetris for Triskai, 512, and has the lead. Doodle burns into transition, has the well open, takes the double. Oh, and Longbar dependent up very high on the board. Takes a beautiful double with the T piece and brings the board down with the Tetris, but misses the 5-tap of the S piece. But Triskai also not in a desirable situation right now. Okay, filling out that left side. Gets the S piece over to the left. And gets a Tetris at a 547. Doodle at 487. So Triskai with about a 60,000 point lead at the moment. And Doodle is stuck burning. And Triskai clean. Tetris for Triskai 577. Doodle is going to have to play catch up here. But we know Doodle absolutely capable of very good post-transition plays. So once he gets out of it, he's going to have to put his foot on the gas pedal, or his rolling hand rather, to try and close down this gap, because there's 80,000 points in favor of Triskai right now. 609 to 528. Oh, and Doodle in need of L's and J's and not getting any, but oh, and Triskai early key tuck, so wasn't able to get that J tucked in there. Is going to have to do a bit of burning. And getting those J's in there for the burns, and gets Longbar down the right side. Or a nice cleanup. Oh, and isn't gonna go for the burn, gonna go for the Tetris. Is this a bit too aggressive though? Because these S's aren't gonna burn anything. Oh, gets the S piece over to the left. How? And gets a nice T double. Maybe that was too aggressive for her own good there for Triskai. Level 25 now for Triskai, 635. Doodle has been burning practically this entire post. Suffer games. Oh, Doodle misdrops the S piece there on the left. So Doodle gonna have to sort that out before he can score. But Triskai also needs to sort her situation out before she can score. Oh, some beautiful flat burns there for Triskai. And it's now set up for another column 9 Tetris. Will it pay off this time? It does! And she gets the Tetris. 681 for Triskai. Doodle in a major problem right now. Oh, none of these pieces are burning. And that left side, I don't know. Oh my god, Doodle gets the piece over. Gets the long bar down for that double. 608. Doodle surviving this high on the board. Gets the piece over. Set up for a dirty Tetris. Doodle gonna top out a 616. And Triskai 724 is gonna top out. But it's gonna take the match in a decider. 3 games to 2. Unbelievable from Triskai. Coming all the way from Division 5B, coming from TNP, coming from Tetris, from the non-pros, 1 season in CTL, wins the division, wins Champion Summit, and wins everything. This is crazy, it's unbelievable. I don't believe it. Doodle can't believe it, Triskai can't believe it, no one in chat can believe this. I do not understand how that's happened. GG. Ridiculous. Unbelievable. So, I guess, I don't have a winner scene. Oh, and now this is a mess up. But this isn't updated yet. But it will be, if Kingsman is still here. If he could kindly do that for me. Triskai battled her way through Division 5. Beat Grayshoe in a sweep. Defeated Small Jordan, very top tier roller, in a decider 3-2. Then taking out Scamper in a sweep. Then beating another roller in Doodle in another decider. So, congratulations Triskai. I believe you'll be moving into Div 3